Two. Hello. Hello. Let's go ahead and mute this guy. There we go. Mute that guy. And I'll just be this fella down here. I'm going to be this fella. Yes, it's this fella. I'll bring him down here. That's where we kind of need to be.
So I get here and my toilet story.
Yeah.
That would have been a totally awesome radio story, but I'm not going to use it.
Well, as you kind of saw in that shot there, Mark Toady is sweeping the floor. This is what happens before we start the podcast every time.
It's the Parkland Podcast with Jason and Mark. It's the Parkland Podcast with Jason and Mark. They got plenty to say. They got plenty of heart. On the Parkland Podcast with Jason and Mark. It's the Parkland Podcast. Yeah, the Parkland Podcast. It's the Parkland Podcast. Yeah, the Parkland Podcast with Jason and Mark. Jason and Mark.
This. Do we have sound now, fellas?
I hear it through my headset.
I hear it through my headset, but that doesn't mean it's not going through the old Facebook. Let me see if I can get that popping up now.
Who
So all
texted us?
those things, Regina Brown, thank you. All those
Hi, Regina.
all those jokes you told a while ago, maybe nobody heard.
Oh, well,
But that's probably okay.
yeah, they weren't that good.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Anyways, so we'll work on the sound here for a little bit.
Maybe
and,
you should turn your Bluetooth back on.
I think I will, and then I'll see if I can hear myself talking like about how I just turned the sound back on, and then let's see if that happens. Yes, Regina says yes.
All right, Regina, you get a free guest spot on the Parkland podcast at a future date.
Yes, so I'm going to go ahead. Thank you. I didn't hear what he said, but I'm going to go ahead and turn my Bluetooth back off now that I know that you can hear us. So yeah, welcome to the Parkland podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in on this Saturday morning. Hope you enjoyed the live look of the layout of at least the right side of the Help the Hungry Bake Sale, and you got to see what the Farmington Ministerial Alliance has going on right here to decorate your home. And again, this is a fundraiser to help out the two food pantries in the area, St. Vincent de Paul, which is right across the parking lot here at St. Joe, and then of course the Farmington Ministerial Alliance food pantry, which is in, I guess, the old Family Fun Center.
Yeah, right there as you come into town. It's on the left, right by Unico Bank.
And
Kinda hard to
Catfish
miss.
Kettle.
And Catfish Kettle. Yes, it's right down. It's sandwiched in between those two.
So, new sponsor for this episode that we want to say hello to and thank you to, and that's Cornerstone Furniture.
Trent Quiava,
Yeah.
great guy. Great
Absolutely. He wanted to sponsor this episode to help the Hungry Bake Sale, and we're going to make a donation to the bake sale on his behalf.
Nice.
So we appreciate that. And, of course, we also want to thank Discover Farmington. And we'll talk a lot about Discover Farmington today, Mark, because they dropped some big news this week about what's going to be taking place in downtown Farmington the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. I always enjoy being there for that. They're going to have the lighting. Well, I guess we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, and the drones.
I almost gave it away.
So excited. But they're advertising here at the Help the Hungry Bake Sale. I saw as I was walking in this morning.
Kristen's coming with her mom. She
Oh,
said-
great.
I saw her yesterday, so I said if you get here early enough, we'll pop you on, or maybe we'll put Kristen's mom on instead of Kristen.
You know what? That might be a good idea. Not that Kristen is a bad guess. guest.
But the apple never falls too far.
Oh
from the
yeah,
tree.
absolutely.
So Kristen's good. Mom's going to be
Mom's good, and don't worry, Mom. We're like in a big gym now with a bunch of people around. Remember, she was worried about her daughter coming to meet two dudes in a barn somewhere.
Two dudes in a barn in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. So.
That's a good mom. That's a good mom. So obviously, I think Kristen's mom's good people. Subway, eat fresh. Subway is always in this gym. In fact, Jake texted me, I guess it was Tuesday, and said, hey, Lucy left her school folder in the gym after practice. I put it on Miss Hagen's desk, and Miss Hagen, the secretary. And then he sent another text. He took pictures of her homework in the folder just in case she needed to work on something.
Miss Lucy got to do homework.
Man, that's gone the extra mile. So thank you, Jake Johnson. Wanted to give you a special shout out on the podcast for doing that this week. Of course, Heimberger Construction.
And I think Jennifer may be here too from.
Oh, really? Great.
I think so.
That'd be awesome. And I see them right above your head here on the sign.
Yes.
Again, we talk about it all the time on the podcast, but here it is in print behind us. Heimberger Construction is all about supporting the community. And, of course, Parkland Pharmacy. Oh, my gosh. Everything go okay with your visit last Saturday to the pharmacy in Farmington?
Oh, yeah, it always does. Always does. I get great customer service there. Always smiling, always happy, always friendly. Hello, Regina, Brown, Vaughn.
And thanks for helping us with our audio.
Yes. You're on the payroll now.
Yeah, no doubt. So, again, we're just going to be kind of,
Very informal.
Very informal, yes, today here on the podcast. Just kind of going, good morning, visiting with people. People are just going to stop in and say hello.
Cindy Danley's here.
Cindy's here. She's waving with two hands.
But she's on the blind side of the camera.
Yeah. We're gonna occasionally too. We're gonna turn the camera around and just kind of watch what's happening as this place starts to fill up. I mean, I've been here for about 15, 20 minutes now, and when I first walked in, it was just you and Chris, and now we're starting to see a lot more activity as people move around and get their booths set up and get ready for breakfast at 8 and the bake sale starting officially at 9.
Yeah, we invite everybody to come by today. If you're watching this, it's amazing the way it looks. There's going to be a live auction. There's going to be a cooking clergy auction. There's a silent auction. All kinds of baked goods and other treats. There's a wreath raffle that's going on. There's actually a kids area.
Oh, yeah.
That Cindy Danley is helping with, and she's going to tell us all about that. If you can't find something for the holidays today, you're not looking very hard. It's all here.
I have a problem, though, Mark, whenever I bring this stuff home. I've always had the intention, I'm going to save this
Freeze it
for
and
Thanksgiving.
Get it out. Yeah. No,
and
it never lasts.
Yeah, it gets eaten by Sunday afternoon.
Or by the end of the day today.
Yeah. But there's so many great treats. And, again, everything going to a wonderful cause, our local food pantries, and we know how much they needed, especially this year. What'd you do this week, Mark Tody?
Not a whole lot. Had a big United Way day. We wrapped up the Dine Out program for the United Way at Qdoba and had kind of a semi-United Way meeting on Thursday. Yesterday, I came here and helped with the setup a little bit. Got up this morning, walked 3.5 miles before I got here.
Gosh.
I am ready to go.
I'd say.
Go home and sleep.
Oh, yeah. If that were me, I'd already be done for the day. I'd be out of it. The week leading up to the Thanksgiving week at the school is always weird.
Hold on one second. Cindy Danley, come have a seat with us while Jason tells us what he did this week, and then we're going to talk to you.
It's just never. The kids are already wacky, and they're ready for the break, and I think the teachers are too. So we'll see what happens. But Cindy's here. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Doing
Am I
great.
on?
You are on the podcast. You're right here.
Oh, I see me.
You see you.
Speaking of teachers.
Yes.
Back in the day when I taught.
Yeah.
You were a teacher. of the
How
year.
were the kids between the Thanksgiving holiday and the Christmas holiday?
They were ready for the holidays.
Yeah.
But back in the day, we didn't get out. until Wednesday afternoon. We went all full day on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, that's
Wow.
true.
The
full
school district
day.
finally saw the light on that one.
Yeah.
Made it a short week.
Too late for you, though, right?
Right, too
Yeah.
late for me, but that's okay.
But yeah, I remember in school going, all the way till Wednesday at 3 o'clock, and like sometimes like kids would leave early because their families were traveling. And I think
Right.
that's ultimately what did it, because it always comes down to attendance, right?
Right, I think it does, yeah.
All right, that's enough about
Okay,
two,
yeah,
two
it's
old
the
teachers
inside
complaining.
education.
Yeah,
Let me-
come
Let
on.
me see your lesson plans.
Let's talk about the Dadgum Help the Hungry Bake Sale. Breakfast starts at 8. Your main area of concern, obviously you're concerned about all of it, but you're going to be back there a lot, aren't you?
I have the kids' corner. And what it is, parents can check in their kids, ages 3 to 8. Ages 3 to 8. And they have a variety of activities back there. We decorate cookies. We have a cookie cake walk, a cookie walk, I guess it is.
Ooh,
then.
yeah.
Little Caesars donates little bags of cookies, and we have a craft. We have Legos. We have Magna tiles, Magna cubes, and basically it's just an area for the kids to have fun while the parents shop until they drop.
It took the place of the cakewalk that you had for a couple of years here, and then the kids area kind of came and took over for that, and it's been a big success.
Right. Kim Weekly used to do that, and she used to decorate cookies with the kids. So we just expanded upon that. I'm also kind of in charge of the Blackstone raffle.
Yes.
So everybody that walks by goes, oh my gosh, it's so big. So what a great gift for someone if you win it.
Now this-
36-inch Blackstone raffle.
Big old Blackstone,
grill.
isn't it?
It is.
That
Not
came
that I would
from?
have any idea how to use it.
Just put a turkey on there and flop, and
Yeah.
then just turn it
and
on.
that came from Gifford Lumber.
Gifford
Company
Lumber.
in Farmington.
Those guys are awesome.
Oh my gosh, they're amazing, aren't they?
They are wonderful
I am
people.
particularly proud of Trey Danley.
Yeah, he's pretty much taken over that place, isn't he?
Oh, I think so, yeah. He's the new boss. Randy needs to retire. I can't wait to hear their comments on this.
Yeah, I know.
Randy's at home going, wait a minute,
What?
Now, this is a family affair for you because you'll have a couple family members joining you today, won't you?
I will. Tammy will bring my mom, and Debbie's coming. Debbie's not working this year. She's going to kind of help Tammy and help Mom maneuver the crowd.
Yes, they all sit together during the live auction. That's their big thing.
Right.
And her mom, let me tell you,
Yeah?
this, first of all, here's your totally awesome radio story. If I haven't told this one before, if I have, it's going to be told again.
Okay.
I was at a local establishment,
Uh-oh.
and this girl was here with her mother, and I said something about Conway Twitty. I said, I am just not a fan of Conway Twitty. He's so twangy, and he's so monotone. I just don't like him. And I look over, and there's her mom, and her mom is like staring me down.
And she's a very mild-mannered
Right?
lady.
But she
but
was
I've rarely
upset.
seen her that upset. And to this day, she brings that up.
Really?
When we say anything about Mark Toady, she'll go, I love him, but remember, he doesn't like Conway Twitty.
I've learned to like
Twitty.
Conway Twitty now.
Yeah.
But yeah, she if looks could kill, I would not be here doing the podcast
Yeah.
right now.
Gosh, and that had to have been
At least 30
25,
years
30
ago.
years ago,
It was
at
at
least.
the original Dugout restaurant.
Oh, yeah. When it was over, I guess where
Karsh?
the hibachi person parks now.
No, that was the third.
That was the third dugout
The
on
Dugout
Car-
had 3 locations.
Right.
The first one was,
at
Where the
Carlton
grocery store?
And Karsh.
yeah, Carlton
That
and
little
Karsh.
strip right through there.
Oh, boy, I didn't know
Yeah.
about that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you were probably still in junior
Probably,
high.
yeah, not of legal drinking age.
Wait, you're that much younger than me?
I'm 50.
Oh, you are that much.
Poor Cindy, she's thinking this interview has taken a bad turn all of a sudden.
Oh, my.
All of a sudden, people are wondering, how old is she?
Yeah,
anyway?
yeah. In fact, in the comments we've had, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But her mom also gives me that same dirty look when somebody outbids her at the Help the
Oh.
Hungry. That's
Ah.
the whole purpose of this telling this story. But
Yeah.
I don't know who gives me the worst looks, your mom or your sister Tammy.
Tammy, yeah.
Yeah.
Tammy's pretty good at that. Yeah. Yeah,
Very
Tammy
cool.
sets her sight on something, and so does Mom, and there's no giving up.
Yes.
So this is 20 years of baking this sale. How long have you been involved?
You know, I was thinking about that earlier. I've been retired 14 years, so I'm guessing probably about 12 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to get involved with this cause?
I knew from the very beginning when I retired, this was one thing I definitely wanted to be involved in. They do so much good for our community.
Yeah, amen.
It's such an amazing group of women. I've made so many good friends. Yeah, it really means a lot to me.
Now, there's also a group of guys that help out with this. They're not on
Oh,
the
really?
committee or anything, but they show
Really?
up the day before and the day of. And I told one of the guys that was here yesterday, it was his first time, I think it was Scott Seymour. I said,
Okay.
Scott, what you're going to learn is you will say, yes, ma'am, and yes, dear, to about 75 different women this weekend. So
Yep, that's good advice.
Yeah.
Very good advice.
breakfast starts at 8.
Starts at 8, and gosh, does it smell amazing or what?
It does. What is your favorite go-to treat that you're looking for?
Candy.
Candy?
I
Candy.
like candy.
See?
I like peanut brittle and pies. I saw a gooseberry pie over there. I'd love to get my hands on that, but I rarely am out here when they start at 9 o'clock. But there's a couple pies over there that look pretty darn good. There's some amazing live auction items too.
Yeah.
You'll probably be hearing more about from Becky or Lisa Sumter.
Well,
I'm their lowly assistant.
You're their awesome assistant.
I don't know about that.
Cindy, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So nice of you boys to come and do this.
We love
yeah,
it.
we love it.
We absolutely
We
love it.
love
Thank
it.
you, Cindy.
And we've also got another guest lined up. That's actually, we're going to go to the northern end of the county. Ken Kerfman
Ken's here?
is here.
All right.
And he's going to tell us about a big event that they've got going on to help support people as well that is being organized in the Deloge area. So we'll have that coming up in just a bit.
Fantastic. Any trivia? Got any trivia for us?
I've got trivia.
Trivia.
Absolutely. All right. Since this is the bake sale and we're
Okay.
talking sweets, I'm going to keep it short here. How much did the biggest pie ever weigh?
Oh, my.
And I'll give you a little hint. I'll give you 1,000-pound leeway.
Okay, because, sometimes when I guess these numbers, like
Yeah,
I thought a
you
big
pretty
dog
much
was
stink
40
at it,
pounds. So a big pie, let's see, if a big dog's 40 pounds, then a big pie's got to be, I don't know. This is Guinness Book of World Records, and you gave me 1,000-pound leeway, so it's got to at least be 1,000 pounds in general. I'm going to say 3,000 pounds.
You were closer with the dog. 41,568 pounds. It was built or made in El Paso, Texas in 1999. And one other quick one here. What country's residents eats the most chocolate every year?
Per capita? Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to say Germany.
You're close. Switzerland.
Okay. That should have been Swiss Miss. I should have been thinking about that.
25.6 pounds per person. If you're wondering about the good old U.S. of A., 11 pounds.
Really?
Yes.
Man. Wow. That is surprising that it's that far apart.
Well, that's also there's a lot more people in the U.S. of A. I guess
Sure.
if we had fewer people, it might bump that up.
But we're so fat, though. That's why I thought we'd eat a lot of chocolate.
Well, that's because we also have potato chips, Fritos,
Yeah,
and
that's
other
true. We
things,
got
too.
everything. And you can also purchase that here, and maybe not potato chip. Well, they probably do have potato chips around here somewhere. I
Well,
bet.
maybe not potato. Yeah, there's maybe in the concession
Yeah.
stand area where they're serving breakfast. But they've got some great trail mix,
Yeah.
including some dill pickle trail mix.
That
you'll
sounds gross.
definitely. No, it's fantastic.
No, I'm sure it is.
yeah.
If you like that kind of thing, I'm just not a. You bring vinegar into the equation, man. I'm just not into it. Same with sour cream and mayonnaise. Anyways, enough about what I like to eat and don't like to eat. Let's take a break, and we'll have our next guest joining us here. We are broadcasting from the Help the Hungry Bake Sale. Again, breakfast starts at 8. Bake sale begins
Look
at
at
9.
all these sponsors back up behind us. Those
Read
are the folks that make this possible, along with the good folks at Parkland Health Center as well.
Here's a message from Discover Farmington.
Are we muted?
Yes. No.
Parkland Pharmacy is out to prove that local independent pharmacy is alive and well. We work hard at giving you an excellent experience every time you come to see us. We love what we do, and we would love to take care of you. There's no need to be frustrated with your health care. If you're tired of what your pharmacy is not doing for you, then stop waiting in line and come see us today. We have 6 locations across Southeast Missouri, so Google us to find the store nearest you or visit parklandrx.com. Parkland Pharmacy is a local pharmacy at its finest.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com. At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown. We work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations or visit us at fscb.com.
Hand lotion, playing cards, pens, notepads.
And sugar-free candy even?
Sugar-free candy, yes.
Nice. How long do people have to donate?
We're going to be starting the drive. We're going to be distributing the collection boxes on Monday, and we'll pick them up on December 17th.
And where can people make a donation? Where are some of your drop-off locations?
We have a whole list of them. So in Bonne Terre, we are going to be at Hub's Pub and Grill, the Bonne Terre License Office, Centenary United Methodist Church, and the CarQuest Auto Parts. In Deloge, we're going to be at the Deloge Walmart, Deloge Chamber of Commerce, Amanda Shipman's State Farm Insurance, the Deloge VFW, the Deloge Public Library, and the New Era Bank. And here in Farmington, we're going to be at the Farmington Walmart, Harry Peterson American Family Insurance, and Sam Sism Ford, and in Park Hills, number 9 Coffee House.
What made you decide veterans? I mean, there's no such thing as a bad good cause, but what made you decide veterans is where you want to concentrate?
I have a good friend that is part of the American Legion, and when we contacted him, he said that a lot of times they don't get the small personal items that they like. I mean, the blankets, socks. And he says they are so appreciative of just getting a pair of warm socks. So that's why we decided to go with that route.
And again, once you get everything in, when will you distribute everything?
We want to get them out as soon as we pick up the boxes. We're going to package them up, put them in gift bags, and get them out to the veterans. The VFW, the American Legion, and the Disabled American Veterans are all putting together a list of their veterans that are in assisted living, and also the ones that are homebound that just needs a little bit of extra help, and that's we're going to get the gift bags to them.
Nice, very nice indeed. As a veteran, I want to say thank you. And there are a lot of veterans in this area.
Very much, yes.
And giving back is nothing new with this guy. You've been doing good work, we'll just call it, in a lot of different ways, shapes, and forms.
I have my nose in a lot of things.
Yeah, and not just over the last year or two. I mean, this goes back 20 or 30 years from you, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
What makes you want to give back all the time?
It's just, I was raised that way. I mean, my parents insisted that, as soon as we were able to, to walk, basically, we had to do something for the community. And,
nice.
And, my wife and I, we did the same thing with our kids, right? When they grew up, they were out handing out, food bags to the homeless people. And I had a 6-year-old daughter that was handing out, food bags, in the barrio, which now I don't think I would probably allow it, but that was, 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Things are a little bit different.
They are a little bit different, yes.
Now, you mentioned all the things that you're looking for, like warm socks and all that. But if somebody says, well, what about this? Is there a number they can call and say, hey, would this be appropriate?
Sure. The best number is my number. It's 314-853-4347. And if we can't get it to the veterans, then we'll connect with the VFW or the American Legion and get them to where they need to be.
Great. Ken Kerfman, our guest. He's the program manager for Light Speed Restoration, and again, coordinating the Holiday Honor Drive. And this is a way you can help out veterans right here in this community and make their holidays a little brighter. Unfortunately, some of them might not have any family around, so this might be the only gift they get this year. So that's something to keep in mind. Very good. Yeah, we're ready.
Yes. Ken, thank you so much.
Certainly.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's time for sound
Well,
check.
Chris, why don't you come over here and take my spot, and you can talk to Jason while I go do a sound check. How's that?
Wow, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, you can handle that on the way there, too. Very good. Again, we told you this is going to be a very casual event. Ken, thanks again. Appreciate it, sir. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming on. Very good. So, again, you can check that out, the Holiday Honor Drive, and so many locations around the area. And so now, you want to wear the headphones? You want to use the mic? It's up to you. Okay, very good. Chris Landrum is here. 20 years of doing Help the Hungry Bake Sale.
20 years in the baking.
20 years in the baking. Fantastic slogan. How are you this morning? You're looking
Veda
great.
Galvin came up with that. I'm good.
Yeah.
How are you? I forgot we're on video.
We're on video and audio.
I'm adjusting everything. Yeah. I was thinking just audio, but no, we got it all. Okay. I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Saw you take the phone out, do a little promotion, do a little sweep video of everything around.
Well, I have 2 granddaughters that live in Wisconsin, and they have never been to the bake sale, and they were going to come this time, but then something came up. So I was just taking a video of what they're going to miss by not being here.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, man.
not in a mean way.
No,
Not in a
yeah,
mean
just
way,
to show
but
them,
I'm
here's
like,
what we got.
This is what we have, yeah.
Wow. So are they coming next week?
No, they're not. We're headed to South Carolina, and they work and they're in school, so they're
Sure,
staying
yeah.
in Wisconsin. So
Okay.
yeah, they're in college, I should say.
Oh, they're in college?
They're in college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one's married.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a lot of work by a lot of different people.
It is, and it's a year-round event. It's something that we plan on year-round. But, yeah, we have a core group, of course, of women that get together and do a lot of the planning. Then we've got a bigger group that works through their organizations or churches. And then we have the community that really has shown up this year.
Yeah, they really have. The booths look amazing, and I can't believe how quickly this whole gym is set up in literally like an hour, it seems.
Oh, my gosh, Jason, we got here at 4, and, you're putting all the tables up, and
Right.
at 5 o'clock I had to run an errand, and I was probably gone 20 minutes.
Right.
And when I got back, the booths were all full. I'm like, and most of the people had gone. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It happens crazy fast.
And then I think that's the same way at 9 o'clock when those doors open, right?
Oh yeah, these booths will be cleared out in about 20 minutes too.
So you were reading about ways to help the community and community bake sales, and you thought, you know what? Farmington has the people and the resources to do this, and it just kind of went from there, right?
Oh my gosh, it did, and I never would have imagined it to be this big. But Parade Magazine always had an article about the Great American Bake Sale, and I mulled it around for a long time, and finally God said, Chris, what about that bake sale? And I said, I'll get right on it, and here we are 20 years later.
20 years, and a lot of folks have put in a lot of effort and a lot of sweat equity into this event. As you said, it's like a year-round event. You were pretty much planning all year to keep this thing going. And you've had a bit of a youth movement lately. You've brought in a lot of younger people to try to keep things going. They brought in some new ideas, and the marketing looks, really nice, and it's out there. And I guess that has to happen if you want something to keep going.
Well, I mean, I'm not 80, but I said nobody wants an 80-year-old person organizing a bake sale. And no, I'm not trying to be have any problem with ageism at all, because I'm getting there. But yeah, we are really on our third generation of bakers, and we're on our first generation of committee members, and we had to do something about it. And so we've been working on that for about 5 years, and we're starting to get like a really nice collection of young women that have a heart for it, and they have all these great ideas, and they can do things 5 times faster than we can. And so, it's been working out great.
It has. How'd your sound check go there, Mark Tody?
I still have a voice.
I
still
hear
have
it.
a voice. Chris is now officially a rose between two thorns, as a matter of fact, for this. And Chris, this started 20 years ago. I heard you all talking. You were sandwiched in between a gun and knife show and a football game. And well, we've got the football game and a basketball tournament this time.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There's something else going on today I was thinking about last night, but yeah. Well, turkeys or deer season as
deer
usual.
Season, yeah.
Yes.
So we've got the hunters, and then we've got the football people. But you know what? There's enough people in this town that we'll have a great crowd, and people can do multiple things. They can hunt, then they can come to the bake sale, then come to the bake sale, and then go to the football game.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts of all this is about 8:55. You all gather together for a prayer, and then the doors open, and just see that sea of humanity pile through the door is just pretty inspiring.
Right. I love watching all of them come in. They all have their little cardboard trays to put all their baked goods in. And the last year we started this, and we have it this year again. We have little muffins, and we'll have a couple girls, and then they just go and talk to our guests and welcome them and give them a little treat while they wait in line. So if you're one of the first people here, you're going to get a good little treat and a nice warm welcome.
And you talked about this with Jason just a few minutes ago. One of the neat things you're doing is, like, I see Colvin Follis.
Colvin
Follis here, and she's going to be joining us in a minute on the podcast. But bringing in young people like that sets this up to be a sustainable thing for the next, hopefully, 20, 30, 40 years and beyond.
Well, here's the crazy thing. Colvin is a freshman at Mizzou, as is Ella Davis. Ella isn't here yet, but both of them said, we're coming home for the bake sale. They've been a part of it or have known about it for so long that they wanted to come and be a part of it. So, yeah, that'll be our third generation coming up.
A quick aside here. Do you think Colvin had any choice other than to go to Mizzou with her mom and dad? I don't
You know what?
She'd have been disowned, I think.
Yeah.
Her dad always teased and said, well, if she went to another school, she'd have to pay for it
Yeah.
herself. But they actually went around and visited different schools.
Huh.
But she, in the end, chose Mizzou, and yeah.
And now the Follis household is much calmer and much,
Yes.
much better.
Well, and their license plate is even Mizzou 3.
Yes.
So, yeah. You know, here's the thing I want to just point out when you look at, I mean, this would be a contest. How many items are actually in this in this gym?
My.
How many bags of party mix, candy, how would you ever? But I think here's the point of what I'm going to make. Somebody brings in a tray of cookies or a loaf of bread. In the big scheme of things, as we look, it's a small thing. But when you look at how God can make a small thing make such a big difference, that's what I love about this bake sale. And when you look around, and every single thing here was a gift from somebody, God laid it on their heart, possibly, or something, most likely. And then here we go. And then just the blessings that it will make in our community. That's kind of my favorite part about the whole thing.
Now, you're not going anywhere. You're on a lifetime contract, but you have, along with the whole committee as a whole, you have two young ladies that are kind of going to spearhead this, and they are?
Mackenzie Moss and Amanda Marler. And I saw Mackenzie. She's running around here. But, yes, they're going to be taking over next year. I'll be around to help them in any way that I can. But they're such sharp, smart, capable girls. I was never that sharp or smart. I'm just excited that they're good, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
It doesn't have to stay the same way.
You laid the groundwork, though.
Yeah, I did.
With a lot of help.
Yeah. I mean, very little of this was my idea. Most of this came from somebody else's ideas, which we accepted and took and ran with. So,
but you were smart enough to say yes. You didn't get in the way.
No. And like last night, this takes on a life of its own, and that's kind of what you have to do. Just get out of the way and let it happen, and that's what we'll do today. We'll pick up the carnage at the end and go home.
And Jason, I'm going to let you sit here with Chris, and I'm going to get Kathy Romine.
Yeah, let's say
Kathy.
Kathy needs to chat with us.
Let me say, Kathy has been with this group the whole time, all 20 years, and huge supporter and help.
And she makes darn good chili.
She makes the best chili, and you never hear. She doesn't. She's just capable of doing everything on her own. She shows up and does her thing. I never have to worry about Kathy.
How you doing this morning, young lady?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Everybody was talking nicely about you on the podcast. Were your ears ringing?
No, but I guess I should have been listening.
I ring all the time.
You
do too.
Yeah. You've got the
Yes.
You've got the Thrifty Christmas happening here in the corner, a fundraiser for the Farmington Ministerial Alliance. Tell us about some of the neat and interesting holiday items you have.
Okay. Well, the thrift store, it is for them. They give us the donations, and then some of the local people bring stuff in, and then we do make some crafts, which people seem to like that little bit of added taste to it. So we have some really cool villages and some nice dishware and all kinds of light up Christmas decorations. We really were blessed this year. We have a ton of stuff, and it looks really good. So we're excited for people to come shop.
Mark, you want to whip the camera around again? We can kind of see what Kathy's talking about.
About her softball skills.
So
Jason knows that because
yeah.
Linda played with me. Yeah, those were the good old days.
Yeah, absolutely. Softball skills and Mark Toady. Here's some of the items that are here in the booth, and this
Yes.
booth came together so quickly last night.
It did. We had a lot of hands on deck, and of course we try to have everything priced and ready to go, just like the bake sale stuff.
Yeah.
But we even have so much this year. There's lots shoved underneath the table, so it will change throughout the day.
Come back and check frequently. The little miniature Christmas villages. I know a lot of people like those.
They do.
Yeah, that's really neat.
People like those. That's a cool thing to put up in your house. Lots of kids like them and likes to look at the lights and everything. So that's one of our big sellers for sure.
And I remember like moving my grandma's around a little bit. I was like, oh, this needs to go here now. It's almost like, being a little kid civil engineer is
Yes.
such neat memories.
Yeah, and we do have a cool train this year too. So a little one will catch that eye. We wanted to set it up, but there was just no room to do that. So
don't forget about the train.
Yes.
How long you been involved with with this event? You've been here 20 years?
I've been since the beginning.
Yeah.
Yes, 20 years. So long time. It's just such an awesome event. I mean, people always ask me, what's your favorite thing? And I said, it's because the whole community comes together. It's not just about one individual or one church, but it is truly a community-wide event, and that makes it very special.
It certainly does. Breakfast, what should we eat?
Oh, my gosh. I stuck my head in there and told them it smelled delicious. Of course, biscuits and gravy is my favorite, but I know they have some sandwiches and homemade cinnamon rolls that are delicious, too. So there's good things back there for sure.
And you can start getting those at 8 o'clock this morning. And then 9 o'clock, we see the rush of people. That's exciting, isn't it?
That is exciting. That's what my daughter-in-law's in from Idaho, and I said, well, you can come at 9, but it's kind of crazy. But if you don't want the chaos, come about 10. But I said that is part of the excitement, is just everybody's anticipation to see what's here and to look for their favorites and to grab those before someone else gets them.
Right. And so are you selling chili today?
We are. We
Okay.
made a lot of chili this week. So, yes, Mark says. So it seems to be pretty popular. So I'm glad that Deb and I are able to do it.
Now, I know a lot of people, and I've learned this is kind of a regional thing to our area. We like the peanut butter and honey sandwiches, dipping them into the chili. How do you feel about that?
Well, that would not be my cup of tea, but people do like that for sure. I'm more of a grilled cheese kind of girl.
So now do you dip the grilled cheese in the chili?
I do not.
You do not, but it's a compliment.
It is.
Right there on your plate.
Yes. Now, my kids would dip it in there, but.
Yeah. Very good. Anything else going on with the bake sale today that we need to let people know about?
Well, of course, the raffle. They have a ton of stuff, and the silent auction on the baskets. I walked through there, and there are some pretty awesome ones. And, of course, the cooking clergy, the live auction. We have a great live auction list this year, so lots of fun stuff, something for everybody. And there's the kids' corner for the kids.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
food,
bring the
everybody
kids.
likes food.
Oh, man.
So
And
it's a full day of great things.
It sure is. Kathy, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank
I know
you, Jason.
I know you're busy. We'll let you get back to
All right.
retailing
Thank
over
you
there.
so much. Oh, Mark's ready to go.
Oh,
Here
yeah,
you go,
Mark's
sir.
dancing. Mark's dancing. Man, it's a great turnout as always here at the bake sale, and everybody's excited to be here. And really, now we're starting to see a little more activity, more bodies coming in. You can hear the pitch is raised just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Most of the committee is here right now, and I see Mackenzie Moss back there helping with balloons in the kids area. We're about 5 minutes away from serving breakfast, and if you're wondering about the weather for today, all in all, whether you're going to be at the bake sale or at the football game or going to the basketball tournament or a combination thereof, just a little patchy fog and drizzle this morning. Otherwise, clouds with a high today in the upper 50s. And I'm going to shoot straight ahead to Thanksgiving Day because that's travel day for a lot of people. Lots of sunshine with a high near 50. And then Friday, another big day for folks like me and a bunch of others, because that's when not only is Black Friday, but there's also bell ringing for the United Way will kick off on Friday. Again, mostly sunny with a high near 50 degrees.
Great. So it'll be great weather for my party and for our episode of the podcast.
Yes. That's
what time you want to do that? I hate to pin you down on the air, but
whatever time, as long as it's after 3 o'clock, because I'm ringing the bell in the afternoon.
So you want to start it maybe at 4? Would that give you enough time?
4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Okay, boy, you're risking it later on in the day. My
No, that's
condition
on
might
you,
be-
buddy.
Well, I guess that's true. That is on me because
And it's Lisa Sumter. Come on over here, Lisa.
we get Lisa on. She's got her hands full. At least let her get everything on the table.
No, now. You must come now.
But again, we'll do the podcast Friday, Black Friday evening from my birthday party. So it'll be a fun, and we're inviting people in lieu of gifts to bring a canned food item or non-perishable for our local food pantries, and we'll hand those out to you. But if you really want to give me something, that's fine. Apparently, Scott Haggerty is bringing me some kind of Beastie Boys record, and I'm very excited about that.
So where will this be at?
This will be at the Ashler in downtown Park Hills. It's right across the street from Four Towns. And if you're watching the podcast, you can come on in. I think it had a different name at one point, but that's what it is. All right, so Help the Hungry Bake Sale 2025. This started in 2005, if my math is correct, Mark.
Yes, 2005, and it's been just memory after memory for me. It's been fun to be a part of it. This gal here, if you think I get involved or you get involved in a lot of things, you know how they say pictures go up into the cloud and they're always available? I think when people volunteer, their name goes up in the cloud as well.
That's true, yeah.
And then when people start to organize something, they say, who do we get for this? Let's go up and look. Oh, Lisa Sumter.
Yeah.
Yes. She is one of the most giving people I know, and she's a big part of this as well. How are you?
I'm well. How are you guys this
I love
morning?
your jacket
Great.
here,
Thank
man.
you.
Rocking the First State Community Financial Management right there.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Busy day in Farmington, and this is the best way to start your day and come and help out the local food pantries here in town. Why did you decide to get involved in this cause?
Great organization, do wonderful things for the community. Obviously, there's a big need for the food pantries, so pretty easy decision to get involved in this organization.
What is your area of expertise here?
I am involved in the live auction, so one of the things I do is help organize the program and also just generally be involved while the day is progressing with the live auction.
This
And even
is
with
the live
large font
auction
for
sheet.
Mark.
Yes, with large font for the blind guy here.
So what are some of the cool items on here? I know it's some very, very unique things and experiences.
Very unique experiences. We have a Cajun dinner for 25 people. Shrimp, a big crawfish boil. That is.
Let me guess, Dave
on
Warner.
There. No, it
Really?
is Midwest Cajun Company.
Oh, okay.
So that was an entry that we have on there. Some quilts. Obviously, we usually have those. There's a couple of handmade items. Wood. There's a fire truck and. That's Daryl Green. He's contributed, I know, for quite some time.
Several years now, yes.
Into the live auction. Those always go very well. We also have the standard sugar fire donation that typically comes in, so you can buy your Thanksgiving dinner from them. And,
Oh, my gosh.
they'll cook it for you.
One of the things that goes over extremely well year after year comes from Ben and Julie
Yes.
Davis. They also they have that beef freezer pack, and it's like valued this much, and people always go way above that.
Yep,
so.
exactly. There's the golf package in
Yes.
again this year. That always goes really well. 3 places to golf down at Lake of the Ozarks
Yeah.
with a condo. Also stay at Charleville and Beige Farms. I think those are really neat local places for
Yeah.
folks to bid to go stay. And also Twin Eagle Estates, you can stay in a covered wagon there.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of cool.
So that's kind of cool, exactly. We have a cute little nativity keepsake
Hey,
that's out there this year. It's crocheted.
we even have a couple of fur coats.
We do have a couple of fur coats, so we do. Yeah, and Ledbetter donated those to the auction. There's vintage fur coats.
Wow, covered wagon. That just
47 items.
47 items, all available for you to bid on today. What time does that get underway?
It rolls out at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, and Mark is the MC.
He is the MC. Yes, he does a wonderful job.
He does. He does. He's all over the place.
He is.
She's just hoping that I don't make fun of her from the stage. She's being nice to me now.
Oh, that's probably a good
I
idea.
wouldn't do that, Mark.
Yes, she would.
You do that more, though, to solicit bids, though. That's when you start getting people twisting the knife a little bit.
Trust me, yes.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get some good bids, and you can come enjoy breakfast currently. It smells delicious.
It does. I'm hoping they'll bring us some over so we can talk about how good it is on the air.
You've probably got a lot to do, don't you, this morning?
I have a few things, yes.
So you need us to let you go, don't you?
Probably.
Yeah. But it's not the Help the Hungry broadcast with the podcast if we don't have Lisa Sumter on. So.
Well, thank you, guys. We appreciate you being here this morning, and we're looking forward to a wonderful day.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Lisa Sumter.
Yeah, from First
one of our
State.
faves. She is so
Yes.
good. You can set that microphone down now.
She's a good
We'll let you get back to
investment.
work. She,
Get it?
yeah.
Get it? Good
Hey, man, these jokes are fantastic. They are great. You want to real quickly do events presented by Discover Farmington?
We might as well, yes.
We'll skip news. Everybody knows the news. So events are powered by Discover Farmington, more than you ever imagined. Find out more about outdoor activities, wineries, and more. It's a wonderful life happening tonight and tomorrow night. That's at the Mac Fine Arts Theater, and that starts at 7 o'clock.
The Turkey Trot and Gobble Wobble, which Gracie Trokey will be a part of, along with her father, Donnie, takes place November 27th, Thanksgiving Day, downtown Farmington.
The free downtown carriage rides begin November 28th and 29th, and then on December 6th, 12th, and 13th, 19th, and 20th in downtown Farmington.
That November 29th is going to be a big day because there's a Christmas kickoff celebration that starts at 4:30 at Jefferson Street Plaza. Kevin from the Baby Boomers will be there with some music. There's going to be events for the kids. There's going to be a beard contest and a tree lighting. It is a fantastic event.
And again, the celebration begins at 4:30 that day in the Jefferson Street Plaza. Christmas carols, sing-along. Visitors are also encouraged to participate in the Santa Beard Contest. Prizes will be awarded for kids' Santa Beard, decorated holiday beard, and fake festive beard. Each category winner receives $100 and a coveted Santa Beard trophy. And then throughout the evening, visitors can enjoy free hot cocoa and Christmas photo opportunities, including Santa's sleigh. There's also going to be a traditional Christmas tree lighting as we count down to the first lights of the season. And then at 5:30, this is what I'm extremely excited about, Mark. The drone show, sponsored by the Farmington Tourism and Convention Bureau and produced by Sky Glow Drone Productions, who did the drone shows this summer at Silver Dollar City, are coming here to Farmington, and they're going to have that event for us. Again, that's happening on November 29th.
Lots of things going on throughout the course, and there's a lot of Christmas parades coming up. I know the Bonterre Chamber Parade is Monday, December 1st at 7 o'clock.
Then the Park Hills Leadington Chamber of Commerce Hefner Furniture Christmas Parade, Thursday, December 4th at 7 o'clock.
Two of my favorite people, Jeff and Sheila Kreckler. They helped to put together Kreckler Jewelers Christmas Parade, Friday, December 5th at 6 o'clock.
And then at the conclusion of the parade, Winter Wonderland opens up, and that'll run all the way through December 23rd, 6 to 8 p.m. nightly, Saturdays from 1 to 3. And I believe that this first podcast in December, we're working on it, but hopefully we can
either the first or the second one.
Get in there to Winter Wonderland and do the show live from Winter Wonderland.
And then there's a Christmas in Full Swing Jazz Dinner and Dance, December 20th at 6 o'clock at the Mac Tech Center. And also I want to remind people, we've had a lot of great support so far for bell ringing for the United Way of St. Francis County. We're doing a Battle of the Bells featuring some of the different school districts. I think North County has a slight lead.
Yeah, but Farmington, we're working on our hype video for the bell contest on Tuesday. So once that drops, Farmington's going to take a big jump.
And we've got Joanna Watts coming to join us, and she's got a big event coming up. So why don't we wrap this up, and we'll get Joanna in, and she can tell us about her big event, which is coming up this week.
And again, events presented by Discover Farmington, more than you ever imagined. Find out about local events, even book a wedding or day trip today. We'll let Joanna get situated after this quick break from Discover Farmington. How are you?
Hi, dear. How are you? You look great, as always.
Had to go get everybody food.
Well, there's Colvin as soon as as soon as we're done with her, then you're on. You disappeared on us. Okay. Well, once you're good with a broom, you're in demand.
All right, ready?
Am I still the gingerbread man?
Yes.
Okay.
Mark Tody is still the gingerbread man.
Cuckoo, choo.
And Joanna joining us now. Joanna joining us now to talk about the big event you have coming up next weekend, right?
Yes, next Friday and Saturday, Festival of Trees. This is our 6th year, which is so hard to believe, but we're so excited for it. This is a great way to really jumpstart the Christmas season, and what better way than to walk through a forest of Christmas trees that you can take home.
Now, we kind of almost hid the lead there because this is a fundraiser for Casa of the Parkland.
This is a fundraiser for Casa of the Parkland. It is our biggest fundraiser of the year, and we just absolutely love it. This fundraiser allows us to advocate and be a voice for children in foster care throughout the year with our amazing Casa volunteers. So we're able to have more Casa volunteers who are a voice for even more children.
How many years has this event been going on?
Yeah.
I know where this story's going.
This has been going on for 6 years. Our very first year was in December of 2020.
Wow.
So
There was nothing going on
No,
there.
my
was
goodness,
there?
there was-
Yeah.
So I do not recommend starting a nonprofit in the middle of a pandemic.
But obviously there was a need, and there were
There
a
was.
lot of people that were passionate about this cause, because here we are, and what great strides that you've been able to make.
And it's so true. There's such a need, and I think that's one reason why the community has just really wrapped their arms around this organization. It is successful because of our community. Our volunteers are members of the community. We have wonderful board members. We have wonderful sponsors. U.S. Bank is our presenting sponsor for Festival of Trees this year, and every year people just really have new ideas to help the children that we serve, and we could not do it without them. And everybody that comes to Festival of Trees, just to be there with their families, and whether it's just to walk around and take pictures, or to see the Lego display with the trains, or to do the free ornament decorating, or enter one of our awesome raffles. I mean, there's something for everybody to be a part of, and it's a free event, and that's so important for us, so that anybody can come.
The looks on the kids' faces when they see the Christmas trees, that's probably got to be one of your favorite things.
Oh, it absolutely is. And that was really one of my goals is, I said when we created this event, I wanted kids to come and just be in awe. It's like magic for them. And it is. It's just so much fun.
And that train set is, that's one of my favorite things.
Yes, it's my husband's favorite too.
I can tell.
Yes, he loves setting up the trains. It was his idea to add Legos to it. So we actually have high schoolers that come in and volunteer to not only help set up, but they build Legos. So it's a lot of fun.
And of course, I have done many things in my life, but none more important than judging the gingerbread house
Yes, thank you
contest.
for being our judge for the gingerbread competition. We have that part of Festival of Trees too. Taya and I, we made our dough last night, and we're going to be working on our gingerbread house for the next few days. And there's still time to enter. So if anybody's interested in ever being a part of the gingerbread competition, I mean, we always have space for that, and they're so much fun. It's a great family tradition for my daughter and I.
So are you more about taste, presentation, or are those like two factors you consider, Mark?
They won't let me eat them. I ask
Oh, no.
every year to grab a little thing off the corner because some of them look quite delicious.
Well, yeah.
And they smell so good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's tempting.
Yes.
Everything is edible, but we do not eat them. They are just for show, but they are
But
beautiful.
it's not for a lack of effort on my part. It's a pretty awesome event. It started actually at Long Hall, Farmington City Hall.
It did. They did not set up the trains that year, and they were kind of looking for something to fill the space. Had heard that we were planning this event and invited us to be a part of that, and it was a wonderful introduction into the community for our organization, but then also for the event. So now we've moved to the First State Community Center, formerly known as the Centene Center. Right. And that's where we've been for the last 5 years. And we start today. I literally have my running shoes on, and we are moving stuff in and starting to set up so that we are ready for next Friday and Saturday.
Joanna doesn't get much sleep over the next week.
No. No. But, I guess the way that I think of it is, I kind of moved my office into the FSCB Center. But how fun is it to just be like surrounded by Christmas music and just coworkers and teachers and friends and family decorating together? You can just hear laughter and fun. And it's just the best place to be.
And the price is right.
Yes, the prices.
You get free to get in, and then if you want to make a bid on one of the big trees or the tabletop trees, you can. Yep. And I'm sure there's going to be information there about volunteer opportunities.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, so online bidding for the trees and the wreaths start noon on Thanksgiving Day. So before it's even open to the public, people can look at everything online and then come see everything in person. What's really great, too, is for our big trees, people may be asking, well, how do I get them home? Well, T&T & Co. Moving Services, they donate their time and their trucks to safely deliver all of the trees to a home or business. So grateful for them and for the service that they provide. There's going to be information there about Casa of the Parkland. We'll have a training class starting in February. So it's a great time to learn more about what we do and start the new year giving back to help these children.
Where do we find more out online about the event and about your organization altogether?
Yeah, so we have our Facebook page, casaoftheparkland.org. There's also our Facebook, our website, casaoftheparkland.org, and then our Facebook page, Casa of the Parkland, and we also have our Festival of Trees event. All the information is there, but yeah, you can also just show up anytime, Friday and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. We're going to have Santa and carolers, and there's just so much. It's just a whole festival.
By the way, the Casa House is located on A Street right by the Farmington Public Library, and I know you're looking at maybe establishing a second Casa House?
We serve 4 counties. So our circuit covers Madison, St. Genevieve, Washington, and St. Francis counties. So to have a Casa House in each county really is our goal. Washington County, would be that next county because it does have the second highest number of children in foster care. And we want to make sure that the Casa House is available for everybody, no matter where they are, for their families to visit in a safe place, a home setting for our casas to be able to really connect with the children. And the Casa House is a great place to do that. We're so grateful for the city of Farmington for providing a space for us to have the Casa House. It's been a wonderful addition to the families and especially the children that we serve.
All right, before we let you go, what are you looking for in here?
Oh my goodness, everything. I love
That's a good answer.
everything here. Yeah, I have my grandmother and kids with me, and we just take it all in. And I'm eyeing the wreaths. I love the auction items, so like wooden trains. This event is just, I love it.
What a great combination to have this followed by Festival of Trees.
Yeah.
And then you have the Farmington Christmas Parade and the kickoff celebrations. There's so much going on.
There is. It's a wonderful time of year.
Yes.
Fantastic. Joanna, thanks so much for talking to us.
Having
Appreciate
me.
it. Awesome. Joanna Watts joining us from Casa of the Parkland. And again, check out the Festival of Trees coming up on Friday and Saturday from the First State Community Center in Farmington. Quick break, and let's get the Follis girl on the show next,
yes,
right?
She's been waiting patiently.
Yeah, she has. All right.
You too. It's good.
This break brought to you by Subway. Back with more from the Help the Hungry Bake Sale.
Thank you. Are you going to be here for the live auction?
Hi, welcome to Subway. What can I get for you today?
Okay. I was going to say I know who to make fun of and encourage to bid in. Come on out of here, young lady. Thanks for being patient with us. I'll make sure I say your name right. Colvin, right? Okay. Like Colvin.
Parkland Pharmacy is out to prove that local independent pharmacy is alive
Yeah.
and well. We work
Yeah.
hard at giving you an excellent experience every time you come to see us.
I need to look up
We
the
love what we
scores
do,
from
and we
the
would love to take care of you.
other games.
There's no need to be frustrated with your health care.
Pretty sure
if
Green
you're tired of
Valley
what your
won
pharmacy
last
is
night.
not doing for you, then
In
stop
football?
waiting in line
Yeah.
and
Oh,
come
they
see
lost
us
last
today.
week.
We have 6
Green
locations
Valley,
across Southeast
well,
Missouri.
no, Platte
So
County and
Google us
Green
to find
Valley?
a store
Oh, I
nearest
thought you
you,
meant
or
Valley
visit
Catholic.
Parkland.org.
Oh,
You
yeah,
said
they're
Valley.
done.
Parkland Pharmacy
Yeah, they're
is a
done. They got
local
beat by a
pharmacy
lift
at its
for
finest.
live. One more commercial.
At First State Community Bank, our why is simple: to bring a positive impact to every community we serve. We are your neighbors and partners in building a stronger hometown.
Yes,
We
yes.
work side by side with our community to help local businesses grow and families succeed. Our team takes the time to understand what matters to you, combining personal services
does?
with the latest technology so you can bank your way. Stop by one of our locations
Well, yeah, that's true.
or visit
That's
us
true.
at fscb.com.
Yeah, just kind of hold it up like this when you talk.
Welcome back to the Help the Hungry Bake Sale as we broadcast here on Facebook Live and YouTube.
And you know, when it comes to the Follis family, we could have interviewed Chad, Farmington City Councilman. We could have interviewed Stacy, local girl about town, but no. We went to one of the really important people in the Follis household, and that's this girl right here, Colvin. Colvin, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you? I'm great.
Good to have you with us. Tell us about your part in all this.
Well, I'm just kind of here to help out, help the community. I'm back in town for Thanksgiving break, so got to help out my neighbor, Chris. She's been there for my whole life, so I got to get back to her big event, and that helps the community in the process, so.
Yeah, she's at Mizzou, and we were talking about this actually about a half hour ago.
Man.
Did you really, truly have a choice as to where you were going to go to college?
I mean, I kind of was born, just going to Mizzou, but I did go to other tours, and I actually just didn't like them. Like, it was kind of a personal choice, so Mizzou just had the degree program I wanted. It had a good Greek life, but it wasn't, mandated to do. I mean, it has a lot of other activities you get involved in, and that was kind of my breaking point is I had, all 3 things I wanted, where, I went to a few other schools, and, Ole Miss doesn't have a biochem program, and so, then that took that off my list, and, Vanderbilt didn't have a good Greek life program, and so I was like, well, that took that off my list, and so I kind of narrowed down to Mizzou, which I think was kind of intentional, but.
Well, what would have happened if you would have told your dad, I think I want to go to Kansas?
Oh, I think he would have disowned me. That one was off the list. That one wasn't an option. He told me SEC schools, maybe. He said I
Okay.
could tour them. Kansas was never on the list. My parents would have disowned me.
So biomed, why biomed?
Biochem.
Or biochem, I'm sorry.
It just kind of has everything I'm interested in. I loved
Yeah.
chemistry in high school. I was in the biomed program in high school, and I love
Okay.
that aspect of things. I don't really want to go pre-med per se because blood and guts aren't necessarily my thing, but somewhere in the research realm, and I think biochem just kind of helps me figure that aspect of it out because it has so many opportunities lined up with it. So that's kind of, where I chose biochem because bio is kind of more just about the human side and chemistry is just about the chemical side, but it kind of combines the two. Where I want to do research on humans, I guess. That's
Right.
kind of what I'm thinking. Right now, at least, that's subject to change. I'm only a first-year freshman, so. Yeah.
So how deep do you get into the program as a freshman? I mean, it's probably a lot of intro classes at this point,
It
right?
is. I have Bio 1, Chem 1, and Biochem 1. That's my class schedule this semester. So, kind of a hard load right there. But Bio and Chem are pretty basic. Biochem kind of combines the two, honestly. They do kind of all mesh together. But you get way more in depth than I did in high school, that's for sure. So, but I had a good baseline coming out of Farmington, which I think helped a lot.
So 10 years from now, where do you want to be and what do you want to be doing?
Somewhere in some sort of research field. Maybe not in the lab per se. I don't think I want to be in the lab because I like talking way too much to be in a lab all the time. But maybe somewhere on like the other side of it,
All right.
like the protocol side, sorry. Or like, I don't know, maybe I've looked into health administration. That kind of connects to biochem just a little bit, like maybe getting a bachelor's in biochem and like a master's in health administration or something and like going to the communication side of it. But just 10 years is a long way away. That's really far down the road for me.
A lot of things can happen in 10 years.
Yeah.
So this podcast is actually good training for that public relations
For
part
sure,
of
yeah,
it.
absolutely.
Yeah. So tell us about this event and what you're looking forward to shopping for. Maybe what particular goodie is calling out Colvin Follis's name.
Oh, the candy, 100%. Like that little booth over there with like the cookies and the fudge and the chocolate, that's for me. I love sweets. I'm not picky at all. Like, if it's in front of me, I'm going to eat it. So, I mean, that's what I'm looking forward to. When my mom gets here, I'm going to be like, hey, can we go to that booth first?
All right.
But yeah, this event's it's so neat to me because it just doesn't seem like something that has such a big impact on a community. Like, it just seems like, oh, it's a big sale or someone to go buy this. But, like, it really does. And growing up around Chris and at this event, like, really over the last 10 years of my life, like, it's just been insane to, like, understand the impact it has, I guess, like how much of the community does come here and like the breakfast that we serve too and like just how much this event does and then how much profit we have to give back to the like pantries and whatever.
Yeah, her and your sister?
Yes, Sela.
Sela, you were both here last night
We
helping
were
out
here
too.
last night helping out. That's correct. I know.
Now, do you have class Monday and Tuesday, or are you off all week?
I have a whole 9-day break.
Wow, good
So
for
I know.
you. And then how long before first semester ends?
I get out on the 18th, but the last day of finals would be the 19th of December. And then
Okay.
I won't go back. The first day of classes is the 20th of January, so I get like a whole month off.
Boy, isn't that nice?
It's so nice.
What are you going to do with yourself during that month off?
Sleep a lot
Yeah?
because I'm not a big fan of my dorm bed. Like, it's fine, but going from a queen to like a twin, it's been a hard adjustment. I know I slept great last night in my bed for the first time, so.
Most importantly, does Mizzou have a chance today against Oklahoma?
If you want my honest option or opinion, no. We do not, unfortunately. But if you want the hopeful side of me, like the Mizzou fan, like, yeah, we can pull it out.
Okay. And where's that game
But
being
if you're
played at?
betting, don't bet on Mizzou.
Thank you, FanDuel.
Now, if your mom and dad are watching, are they shaking their head at you right now?
Oh, yeah. Yes. They're going to agree with me. They would never tell anybody that.
Yeah,
they
this
would agree with me.
wouldn't say it publicly on a podcast. Very cool. Any former teachers you want to give shout-outs to from Farmington?
Oh, all of them. All of my teachers helped me in so many ways. The English department, thanks for letting me take classes so I didn't have to at Mizzou.
Yay.
That's been great to not have to write essays in college. Miss Bales, thank you for the chemistry knowledge. And then all my bio teachers, Miss Reeves, Dr. Mack, all of them, thank you so much for that. The rest of the science department, yeah. Just honestly, I think Farmington really set me up great, and I had a lot of opportunities. So I think it put me in a good spot going into Mizzou. So yeah.
Whether it's Bryant Reeves or his wife, whenever we interview a student at Farmington, past or present, mostly past, I guess now, since aren't they retired?
She's still there. Dr. Reeves got bought out by Truman. Like they threw millions of dollars at him, and he had to quit. Otherwise, he wouldn't have. He'd still be at Farmington this year.
Yeah.
But every time we talk to a student like Colvin, one of the Reeves gets always.
Oh yeah, absolutely, every time.
Well, they have just such an impact on Farmington.
Yeah.
Like they teach such, unique, I guess, courses in a way, but courses that help set you up for college life. Like just the structure of them is different. It's really a good transition between what high school life is like and what college is like. So
awesome.
Very good. All right, well, we'll let you get out of here so you can start
Well,
sweeping.
thank you so
Dawn's going to give us a haircut here.
And you've got a broom to get to, don't you?
I do have a broom.
Yeah, we got a broom.
Gotta get back to sweeping.
All right.
Colvin, we'll let you trade
just hand your
places
mic over to
with
Dawn. Thank you, Colvin.
here.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you very much. You were awesome.
Colvin Follis, you too, joining us here, a freshman at Mizzou, and she's
And now we have a gal joining us who has a weapon.
I'm a freshman at Mizzou.
You're a freshman at Mizzou? How's Greek life for you?
Well, I haven't had my coffee yet.
You haven't had your coffee yet?
And it was a wild night.
Oh, man, I bet. Yeah. You got a
Baking
wild
bread. I was up baking
Yeah?
bread all night.
all night long. You have not slept yet.
No, I did sleep.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I require a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
We have pies here today. We have cakes. We have all kinds of decadent things, which are all wonderful. But if you're looking for something a little on the healthier side, our next guest, Dawn Fimler, she can help us out.
I will try. So, yes, we started our booth maybe about 8 years ago because I and not just myself, some of my friends were really trying to eat healthier and not so processed and not so much sugar. And I love, love, love this whole bake sale and what it stands for and what all the money goes for. But there were so many things that I didn't want to purchase because it wasn't the way I ate. And I thought, gosh, I can't be the only one. There's so many people on restricted diets because of allergies or they're diabetic or, whatever. And we started with a tiny little table. Chris said, we can't give you a booth. We had the tiniest table.
Right over there.
Yeah, with just a few items on them, and they sold really quickly.
Yep, they did.
So we realized there really was a market for this. And now we have a whole booth, and we have little elves that help us bake and make and roll balls. And so we have, if you're looking for gluten-free, dairy-free, allergy-free, lower sugar, higher protein, and lovely sourdough that's good for the gut, we got it.
And
now, see, sourdough I don't think of as being healthy, but apparently it is, right?
We actually, me and some of my friends actually do sourdough workshops, and this is how this came about. Yes, we teach all about that in the workshops, about how the fermentation is great for the gut. A lot of people that are gluten-free and can't eat much gluten, they do fine with sourdough bread because of the fermentation process. It kills all the gluten, and that was much more scientific than we need to be at 8 o'clock in the morning.
But it made sense. That was pretty good. What's the instrument of torture you have there?
This is a handmade walnut bread knife that slices your sourdough bread perfectly, and it sliced my finger last night.
Oh.
Well, if you use it correctly, it works great.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that the guard wasn't
sharp.
on it, and I cut my finger.
Yeah,
but it's going in one of the silent auction things because we're going to do sourdough bread of the month.
Oh, cool.
So you can have your very own sourdough loaf once a month.
Once a month.
And that's a great thing that you brought up here because you all are not what we call a one-trick pony. You have different things throughout the year where I don't want to call them classes, but they're almost kind of like classes or workshops where you can teach people how to eat healthy and how to make healthy foods.
Absolutely. We feel like that is so, so important, and a lot of people just don't understand. Like Jason didn't know that sourdough was healthy for him, and now he's going to be just engorging.
I'm going to eat a sourdough jack from
He's not going to feel so
Box.
guilty when he eats our bread.
It's good for you.
Yeah, so yes, we do try to help educate people in the best way we can because there's so many sick people in our area, in this world, and simple dietary changes sometimes are the basis for what can turn people's health around.
What is the name of your group?
We don't really have a name. We're just,
We need to put that through the think tank
me
and
and
see
my
what we
friends,
come up with you.
Some of us Juice Plus people and some nutritional people, we just get together and, so.
Do your thing.
Do our thing.
And what are some of the treats you have over there?
Yeah.
We have a whole lot of protein balls. We have candy that's higher in protein. We have all the sourdough goodies. We have some nuts. Oh, this is a really interesting thing. We have some packages. We did not do these, so I may be saying this wrong. Apparently somebody shot a bear and they turned the tallow into various soaps and things because people that have alpha-gal cannot use beef tallow products even in their soaps because they're so allergic.
Okay.
So this I don't
So
know.
bear
who did.
tallow.
Bear tallow. There you go. You are not going to find a weirder thing in this whole bake sale as bear tallow.
Bear tallow.
And if somebody comes in looking for bear tallow,
Yeah,
we are the people.
You're
to
the
send
place
them
to go. The bear
Yeah.
tallow location.
Yeah.
It's
so-
always interesting when I talk to Dawn or Julie or Cindy.
Oh, well,
to have
whenever
them say,
whenever it's convenient, we will
Mark
take
Toady,
it. Thank you.
Come try my balls.
Don't even start.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah,
long
yeah,
running
absolutely.
joke that, Dawn's balls are the greatest.
Dawn's balls are the best.
They are
ever.
the best balls.
I actually had a boss that came to an office party and said, "Where are Dawn's balls? I'm looking for them." And I hadn't even met him yet.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my
We need
goodness.
to take that AC/DC song and put it towards your group.
We've got Dawn's balls.
Dawn's balls.
I hope no one's listening this morning. I'm so
at
sorry.
least 3 people heard that. I'm sorry.
It's a nice event. With
It is a very nice-
churches
yes,
and
yes.
love in their heart, and
Right.
and you
And Dawn's balls
bring it
in
down
their
to
belly.
that.
I couldn't resist.
But they are $4 for a bag of 5.
And they're really good. They're really good. I've had
they
them many,
are
many
good,
times.
and if you like sweets, they're definitely like a
Yeah.
sweet treat, but they're healthy.
They
So,
taste just like a regular chocolate treat.
Yes.
There you go.
Or peanut butter.
Or
we
whatever.
have all kinds. We've got blueberry, we've got pumpkin, we've got carrot cake, we've got I don't know.
I
all kinds.
could not make it this year, and I know you've got to get over to your
I
booth.
do.
But before you do, last week you had a big fundraiser right here in the gym, and tell us what you did.
Well, it was in the cafeteria. So what we do is ask people to help us make all these balls because our little hands, there's only 4 of us. We need a lot of help. So more hands, more help, more love. We get more done, and we can help here more. So we just gather people together, and we ask them to pay $30, and that goes towards our ingredients. And some people can't show up and make, and they just donate. So whatever we get in donations above and beyond what we use for ingredients, we give that straight to this lovely organization, and the rest goes to helping make balls. And then for a thank you, they get to take a bag of balls.
Yeah. There you go.
So there you
Nothing
go.
says thank you.
Chump.
Like a bag of balls.
Yeah.
Now we know more about balls than we ever have before.
Julie's like, what am I walking into?
Oh, she knows all about balls.
I made a bunch of those.
Yeah. That's okay.
I am going to leave and
But
be
you can wave and
Let's say you want
hi.
to take Dawn's place.
They will get you to say things that you really shouldn't say at 8 o'clock in the morning, especially at a nice function.
We
like
put
this.
your protein balls to music. We rhymed it up with an AC/DC song.
Awesome.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't didn't think so.
Which one?
I like Dawn's balls.
That's not an AC/DC song.
Yeah, it is.
Don't argue with a radio man on music.
I thought it was who's got the biggest balls of them all.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's
I like
AC/DC.
big balls and I cannot lie.
Oh, now
Sure
you're taking it in a
Mix-a-Lot,
whole
baby.
new direction.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Go see Dawn and
We
Julie's
lost our
balls.
family-friendly rating.
They'll have
on
their
this segment.
balls out for display here in about a half an hour.
Want
I
to
see
take a
Kurt
break?
Bauke. Yeah, let's take a break because I see Kurt Bauke over there, and I want to.
See Kurt Bauke?
Yeah.
Or do you want to hit these football scores real quick?
Yes, we can.
We do that, and then we'll unless you're
And there's
afraid you're going to
Mackenzie
lose
Moss.
Bauke.
Have her come over
yeah,
here
we'll get
for
Mackenzie,
just a minute
Mackenzie over
before
here.
we get to the football scores.
Yeah. We can do
she
that.
looks very nice. You're dressed up nicely for this.
No, I have just for this.
Just
I
for
have a
this.
wedding today.
Oh, wedding. Who's getting married?
How are you, young lady?
Good. How are you all?
We're great.
Are you ready for this?
Yes, yeah, I'm ready. It's already been so great going around. I'm just checking out all the booths and taking pictures of everything for social media. I've heard from a couple of people that they feel like the booths are like packed more than they have been in years.
Yeah,
and so they're like, the community has already really shown up and baked a lot of great things. So I love to hear that. It's awesome.
A lot of people in there eating breakfast.
Yeah, there was a line right when they opened. I haven't even gotten any yet, but I'm like, I'll have to stop over there.
So this is a big deal for you because you have spent the last 6 months or so I guess, as a boss in training.
Yes, that's right.
So next year, this is all going to be on your and Amanda's shoulders.
Yes, yeah. Big shoes to fill.
Have you learned a lot?
Oh, yeah. I mean, every year it's still learning. I'm like, I'll ask questions that I'm like, this might be a silly question, but what about this? You know, there's just so many behind the scenes things that you have to pay attention to and learn and pick up on. So, but thankfully we have great committee members who have been doing this for a lot longer than I have that can answer all those questions.
How many years have you actually been a part of the committee?
This is my 4th year.
Fourth year.
Yep. So the year that we did Bake It to 1 Million, that was my first year.
You see what you brought about? and according to Chris, one of the things that you and Amanda have really done is kind of brought this into the 21st century, if I can say that. Not that it was like an old-fashioned thing, but you're using Facebook and social media.
Right. Yes, social media has been a huge thing, and yeah, I mean, we don't need to like reinvent this event because the heart and soul of it needs to stay the same. But just kind of bringing awareness and like pulling in the next generation of like, okay, it's time to pick up your baton and
bring that right up here, young
for
lady.
the next generation.
Oh
we can't
my
always
gosh!
We won't
Thank
always
you.
be able to rely on the people who have built this, and we want this to continue. So,
what are you looking forward to the most today?
Just the whole entire environment. I just love the vibes, if you could say. It's just like everyone's happy, everyone's smiling, they're excited. Sometimes you're seeing people you haven't seen in a while. So just the community environment of everyone coming together for one cause and supporting it, that's my favorite part.
Yeah, people always say Farmington's a great place to live, and if you're wondering why, this event is a good example of that.
Oh, completely.
I wanted to showcase our breakfast here real quick, too, that we just got delivered.
One of us is all about food.
Yeah, what really matters.
That's right. But yeah, it's so many people coming together, so many people contributing their talents, and it's just neat to watch it all come together, isn't it?
Yes. And like you said, our community is amazing. They rally around not just, this cause, so many different causes and missions. So it is truly special. There's not a lot of other places like that.
So I know you say you love the whole thing, but is there a go-to treat that you're going to make sure to put in your box?
Oh, usually I'm getting whatever my kids want.
That's a good mom right there.
Yeah.
So probably over at the candy shop is where they like to go a lot and get all the goodies. There's not really one particular thing for me. I kind of like it all, so. And that's the problem.
I know that you're busy. You got lots. Who's getting married, by the way?
Emily Gibson and Garrett Knox.
Here in Farmington?
They're actually getting married at the Catholic Church, so do you want to come over later?
Oh, yeah.
We'll just keep the podcast going.
Yeah, absolutely.
How's that?
Wedding crashers.
Yeah. I'll be Vince Vaughn. He can be. Is it Luke Owens or which Luke? Which was the?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson. Owen
Wilson.
That's right. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So that I'll be over there starting. Actually, I have to be over there at 10, and then the ceremony's at 2. So.
Wow.
Did you know the wedding was happening on the day of Help the Hungry when?
Well, yes. It was a difficult decision to make, but.
Well, you're doing both. You're multitasking.
Working and volunteering.
you all have done a great job.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. And thank you for being here. We always love having you guys here. And
we love
doing it. You guys
doing
are
it.
great at what you do.
Well,
thank you so
guys
much.
Are too. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, Mackenzie Moss, you can put that right here.
Alrighty.
And doesn't she's probably the best dressed.
Best dressed to volunteer today.
I'm like, no.
Check out the Help the Hungry. Check out the Help the Hungry Bake Sale Facebook page too. It is very well done.
Oh, Debbie Peterson.
Debbie Peterson.
If we can get her attention. We need to get her over here because she's got big news. You can go ahead and eat it.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and.
Why don't you describe what we've got here?
So the cinnamon roll smells so good. I'm going to start with that. I'm going to pop that in real quick.
We've got a seat over here, young lady. And you go ahead and eat. I'll cover this because I've got this. Debbie Peterson here. I'm going to give you this. How are you, young lady?
I'm doing great, thank you. And you?
I am wonderful. It's almost time, isn't it?
No, it's getting electrified in here.
Tell us a bit about your role. You're the money girl, aren't you?
I am the money girl. There's several of us working that booth. And we'll greet you with a smile and
take your
admire
credit card.
your food and take your money.
This is a wonderful event, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, just walking in here and seeing everybody work together, my heart just warmed up. We are in a great community.
So I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I ran into you at Walmart, which might as well be a second greeting place for a lot of people.
Yes.
And you gave me some pretty exciting news. Are we at liberty to talk about that?
Yes, we are. It's very
Tell us what's going to be happening in about a month.
So we will be continuing the CC's Community Christmas Dinner on Christmas Day from 2 to 4. And look forward to serving everyone and getting to work with all the wonderful friends that come out to serve.
This was
including you, Mark.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Now I know what my Christmas Day plans are. Drive home from St. Louis, go to church, go to CC's. Can
right.
we say CC's?
Yes, you can say CC's.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
This was kind of in doubt even like a month ago, wasn't it?
It was. Last year after the dinner, CC's was a little hesitant about, opening up their store and serving food to the community without restrictions. And the only thing that's going to change this year is we're going to have ham instead of turkey.
Okay, well, as a guy who likes both foods, I'm not going to complain, right?
Right.
Why the change?
Well, poetry, we've never had an illness. Let me make that clear to begin with here. We've never, ever had an illness. But I think on just being super minded on food safety, they just felt like poetry was just a little more of a risk.
So there's not going to be turkey, but there will be ham. But that's really not what is important to Debbie and Chip, because it's the desserts that really matter to them. Because these folks, as giving as they are with their time and their money and their resources, have been known to hide desserts on the day of the CC's dinner so they can make sure they get their favorite dessert.
That's exactly right. We kind of scan, like I see people scanning here today, checking out what they're going to go for, and we hide it till we get time to eat it. And sometimes it's not till 6 o'clock at night that we get to eat it, but we're looking forward to it.
What are you needing between now and Christmas Day?
So I think mainly hams is what, if anyone has an extra ham or has it in their heart to donate a ham, we'll always take that. And they could drop it off at CC's or call us, and we can pick it up. And they could also drop it off at Steak and Shake. And we'll have mashed potatoes and gravy and dressing and green beans and all the works.
By the way, a big thank you to you and Chip and your family. You've been a big part of the Dine Out program for United Way. We wrapped it up this past Thursday at Qdoba, and we had an impromptu United Way board meeting. So we were responsible for creating a big rush around 4 o'clock.
Well, and we thank you for that. And I already got a thank you note from United Way for that. So.
And that was handwritten by Jackie Berry.
Was that who?
Yes,
well, it was nice.
So it was grammatically correct if Jackie did it, longtime English teacher. But you all have been big supporters of the United Way, so I wanted to thank you guys for that. Love the protein bowls at Qdoba.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate this community so much, and just a very giving community, and blessed we're a part of it.
All right, and if folks want to be a part of the big CC's Christmas dinner, stop by Steak and Shake, see you, see Chip, see any of the Peterson clan.
Yep.
Which is growing, by the way, every year.
Yes, it is growing. Hopefully yes, it is growing.
How many grandbabies now?
We have 10.
10.
Yes.
That is. So see, now Debbie doesn't look old enough to be a grandma. Chip, on the other hand, no. We won't go there. Debbie, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and we appreciate you all so much, keeping our community alive with this communication, and
We love
We
doing it.
appreciate you. Thank
We
you.
love doing it. And the biscuits and gravy help a lot too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yum.
Thanks, Debbie.
Thank you. Debbie.
All right, Debbie Peterson joining us as well on the Parkland podcast, a podcast of hundreds joining us now. And I think I'm going to turn the camera around just so folks can see how it's starting to fill up. Here we go.
Thank you for letting me scarf most of that down too. By the way, the breakfast here, I'm going to pull my mic back down, fantastic. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to kind of munch on these biscuits and gravy here, but the casserole, the cinnamon rolls, wow. And Mark still has some waiting there. But Mark's kind of moving the camera around. Now he's going to make a cameraman out of this old radio guy as he scans across. That's about as far as you can get that way, I think. Which is kind of a bummer we can't see some of the other booths that are on the other side. But
And with this big crowd here, this is not even the crowd. This is just the helpers.
yeah, this is all just people helping, volunteering. This is not the actual crowd, which we'll get to see coming up here in a little bit. And again, we're excited to bring you that shot when they all come through the cafeteria door here at St. Joe's and come on through here. Come on in, sir. Yeah. Kurt Bauke is going to have a seat. Talk on the podcast, my man. Absolutely. Yeah,
I got part of the uniform on today.
You have some of it.
I got the 11 o'clock. I have the 11 o'clock entertainment ready for the hearing aids.
Oh, great.
Zoo game.
Yes.
Yeah, and then
so you got those programmed
and
in.
then at 1 o'clock, after I clean up, I'm going to run out to the high school and
Right.
catch the other black and gold team.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a big day for
Wow,
you, isn't
man,
it?
I didn't look in the mirror when I left. I'm really yellow.
You're very yellow.
That's
very
okay.
yellow.
Go Mizzou, go Knights.
That's right. You have been helping with Help the Hungry Bake Sale for many years. I know you're one of the first people I saw when I pulled up here yesterday, waiting with what eventually I guess became the stage.
Well, I got to tell you, and I'm kind of glad I get the chance to say this. Dan Martin and Jamie Pickle, the soccer coaches at MAC, engaged their team members in community events, and I learned this several years ago. And they helped move water for the barbecue part of Help the Hungry, which is now in, what was it, September or August? They had that this year. Anyway, the food pantry has bottled water for Help the Hungry that they purchase, they collect, whatever. I mean, they give it to these folks, for those the sandwich kits. And I remember when I first started moving water 10 years ago, I got a phone call. It said, "Don't you have a trailer?" I said, "Yeah." "Could you go to Rural King and pick up blah, blah, blah cases of water?" "Okay, where do I take it?" "Well, we need a place to store it. Don't you have a big building?" So I backed my trailer. I backed my trailer into my barn, and it sat there for 3 weeks until the event. The next year, the water actually went to the Ministerial Alliance when it was out on 67, and they stored it, which meant we had to touch it a second time and then a third time to distribute it. So we've made a lot of progress. I got the MAC soccer players involved. Just on a whim, I talked to Coach Martin one day. He goes, "Those kids need to get involved in community." So for the last 3 years, they've helped with this event. They helped with the bottled water. It took me and another person 4 hours to move 3,000 bottles of water.
Right.
It took them 20 minutes.
Wow. Yeah.
But
no kidding.
so yesterday I had 15 soccer players from the college come. They unloaded the stage and they helped Rocky put it together. Rocky used to crawl around the floor and do it himself, but now he's trained those soccer kids how to do that. And if it's their first time, they're young, they're fast learners.
Yeah.
And then they help people carry in, and they brought some racks in for various people. So I got to give total credit to the Mineral Area College athletic department. Because all those, I know the basketball teams do the same thing. The cross country teams, tennis and baseball, they all help out.
Yeah.
And I'm really glad to have those soccer kids over here. So props to Dr. Gilgore and Jim Gerwitz, Mike Overman, assistant athletic director, and Coach Martin, Coach Pickle, for allowing those kids. And they tell them, you need to get involved in the community. And they were all inquisitive. "What is this event?" And I said, "Well, you won't believe this, but we'll probably raise about, $60,000 to $80,000 tomorrow
at a bake sale
in this little room on a bake sale." I said, "Yeah, this is a very giving community." Well, I think we're going to come and watch. So there may be a few of them here, and maybe they'll buy some cookies and take them back to the dorm. But I got to give credit to the folks over at Mineral College for allowing that to happen and instilling in them the importance of community service. I mean, obviously, you guys know this is a very giving town.
Oh yeah.
And I'm glad that I can be involved somehow. I'm retired. I got nothing else to do. So I might as well help out.
There's the first lie ever told on the podcast, because this guy always has something to do. But I want to brag about your church as a whole, because this Help the Hungry Bake Sale is one of many missions that you guys support, but it's really taken on a life of its own.
Yeah, Memorial United Methodist here in Farmington is a very giving church. We have so many great people. There's several things that we have. We have that Mom's Cafe every Wednesday night, 51 weeks a year for over 20 years. And then last year, we had a volunteer say, well, I'm going to do that 52nd week, Thanksgiving week. And so Mark Cook took on last year. He cooked, he organized it all and got helpers, got all the food donated. So last year, for the first time, our church served Thanksgiving the day before Thanksgiving in Mom's Cafe. That's Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. Everybody's invited. You don't have to be needy. Come out and have some fellowship and meet some of the people that come there, meet our church people. And in fact, we have a lot of community groups, that volunteer to cook. The Rotary cooks, Kiwanis cook. We have the Homeschool Association. They come in and they cook. Several churches come in and borrow our kitchen to help out. It's just not our people. We have the building and we have the pots and pans and the stove and everything. But we have a lot of people come in to work on the Mom's Cafe, which is really exciting. The pastor's cake today, that's going to be so much fun to see that bidding going. Everybody takes so much pride. And, our church collects money throughout the year in various ways for the pastor's cake. And that's really cool that we can do that. And we know where that money goes. It goes right back into the community.
Yeah.
And we have a need like everybody else, but I'm so glad that we have such a giving community in many, many ways. And not only this event, we have so many other events that are run by organizations, around the year, so to speak.
All right. Now, Kurt, you have a lot in common with Jason and I, which is basically to say we don't miss many meals. What are you looking forward to here today? What's going to be your go-to treat?
The first thing was breakfast. I already had breakfast.
Yeah.
I got here early enough so I could not have to stand in line too long, so I had biscuits and gravy. Oh, I see Jason. Breakfast of Champions here. I noticed he turned his mic down while he was chewing. First time, yeah. And but to have things available this close to Thanksgiving that you could grab and put in the freezer for next week when you're going to be with family and friends. And the other thing too is I have to brag on our Farmington Elks Lodge.
Yes.
We're smoking turkey. I say we. They're smoking turkeys, I guess, Saturday and Sunday. They sell them to lodge members, but they also sell them to the community if they know about it. And I try to find some needy families that need a turkey, and I try to find some sponsors who will pay for those. So this next week, I've got 14 turkeys that were purchased by myself and some friends that we're going to help some families out, and some of these sweet treats I'm going to grab today just for that reason. So when they get their turkey, they're going to get a pie that they didn't know was coming, which is really, I feel really good about that. I'm really good if we can help out in many ways. And so you said, what do I have my eyes on? I haven't shopped yet. But, if you don't start here, it's 5 till 9. And I know when 9 o'clock rolls around, those folks are going to be all over the place.
Amen.
And stuff's going to start disappearing, which is a good thing.
So we're going to let you go in about 2 minutes, but we can't talk to Kurt Balke without talking about music. That's the other thing. That and golf takes up a lot of your time.
It's getting to be out of golf season a little bit, but yeah. So I play my horn 2 nights a week over at Mineral Area College. We have several great ensembles over there, and now that we have the Mineral Area Fine Arts Academy, there's so many outlets for all the ages, and we have lessons for all ages, and it's just really nice to be able to have that available. And I think December the 4th, which is a Thursday, the college will have their Christmas extravaganza, and that night I will have a group of tuba players that will do Christmas carols in the Commons area over at the college between 5 and 7, I think it is. That's one of many, many music things that you'll get to hear that night. So I hope people come out and enjoy that, get in the spirit of Christmas, and Santa will be there, of course.
Oh, he's everywhere.
Yeah,
but
he's
definitely
everywhere.
there.
Yeah, don't ever not be good, because you can certainly get yourself in trouble when Santa's watching.
I got to run up there and help them. I'll let you wrap this up, Jason,
Okay.
but they did want me to mention there is a photo booth on the west side entry. where if you come with your family, your kids and whatnot,
Oh,
you
great.
can pose for a picture at the photo booth. I know your childlike bride, Miss Julie,
Yes,
you will
yeah.
pose for a
sure.
picture.
And then, of course, they want you to post it on social media.
Yes.
And you can give all the props to this event. I've already tagged myself here, and so people can see that, and hopefully they'll remember to come out before they go to the football game. It's going to be a busy day in Farmington.
It is.
I'm going to let you guys talk while I go help them. Okay?
All right. Okay. Thanks, Mark.
Do you need to go scout out some stuff?
Not really. I can stay for a little while if you want to talk about whatever.
Yeah, Mark, hey, spin the camera around too so we can see the door there whenever everybody starts coming in. We could do play-by-play of people coming through the door.
Are you the play-by-play? I'm the color guy.
You're the color guy.
Is that the way it works?
Right.
I always, I listen to the radio and kind of imagine how they split those jobs up. And you've got, a lot of guys are really good at only one thing.
Yes, that's true.
And I always think, would I be any good at that? And I probably wouldn't be because I would get sidetracked. I'd start talking about something that was happening in the bleachers at a football game. And, of course, when the band comes out, I'm going to do a play-by-play of halftime.
Right.
And here come the clarinets. Oh, my gosh, there's one out of line. Oh, that trombone player just lost it. He took a dive. Oh, somebody lost a shoe.
How many different band festivals did you serve as a judge for?
I only judge a couple because I want to keep my weekends
open. That's true.
I do help a couple area contests hire their judges, but I really enjoy getting to go out. It keeps me in the activity. I like working with kids. I like teaching them things about music. I hope that I can give them something maybe they've heard before, but in a different language, and learn from that. So you're getting to the age now where your children are getting into the band deal now.
My son loved it.
You're a band parent now.
Yes,
so,
absolutely.
That's a whole nother life of band parents. It's funny. This last band concert that Farmington had on Tuesday night, the beginning band and the 7th and 8th grade bands played. And I saw a lot of posts on social media, and a lot of those parents were like my former students. It's really cool to see them as a parent now supporting their kid in not only music but in a school activity. It's because I've had many people over the years instill that in us at Farmington, is when kids are in activities, it makes for a better person. So I certainly I always tout that to people. Whatever it is, get your kids involved. They don't have to be in music or sports. There's a lot of things, and I remember Dave Waters used to say at school, if we don't have an activity that you'd like to have, bring me the idea and we'll start it.
There are so many activities at Farmington High School. It's unbelievable.
And I saw a robotics thing posted this week. Where did that come? I missed it. I'm a school board member, and I hadn't heard about that one.
$3,000 from Boeing, right?
I know. That's great.
It's
really great.
My son is also involved in that too. So.
My wife is waving at me. She goes, "Do you have cash?"
Do you have? You better get that cash up. Whoa! Look at that big wad of cash.
It was nonverbal communication. She lipped something, and then she did this. Which you can't see on the camera now.
Right.
Just take your fingers and scrape them together. That's the symbol for do you have money?
Cash, yes.
I'm not going to give her the plastic.
Although they do accept it here.
They do accept it here.
Yes, they do. That's going to save me.
I have to say that I think most of the money I've ever spent here was probably in the auction.
Yeah.
There's some really good things that come up. I bought some golf trips. I bought tickets to Blues games and Mizzou games and Cardinal games. So I looked around up there a little bit today. There's a lot of good things. There's also some really beautiful quilts. My wife told me. I'm afraid we might go home with one.
Yeah?
We don't really need one, but I got to say they are. There's, in fact, Kay Reese right there is pointing out one that she may have made.
Right. Looks great.
We're very fortunate.
Yeah. Take all that money. That's all yours. Oh, she's counting it. Okay.
Do you really need cash? They take plastic, don't they?
No, I don't think for the raffle tickets and stuff.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Careful with that one on the back. That one on the back there.
That gets a lot of tickets. That buys a whole lot of tickets.
Yeah. I don't think they have change for that one. Yeah. And don't spend it all.
I believe the Farmington School Board are going to go with another bond issue possibly to the people. What's the latest on that?
Right now the discussion is a levy transfer.
Okay.
And I'd say we're probably 2 months away from finalizing that decision.
Okay.
And so we're doing our homework, talking to the right people, talking to the staff. I mean, of everybody that's involved, you got to hear from your staff members about what do we need the most and what can we afford.
Right.
And so those conversations have been had and will continue to be had. Our superintendent, Dr. They blow a whistle?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That one guy always has a whistle
Oh
every
my
year.
gosh, get out of the way. Duck and cover. Here they come.
So anyways,
but Dr. Kyle Gibbs is doing a great job of communicating with our staff and getting around the community and listening to folks to say, what does the school district, how can we best serve the needs of our kids? It's all about kids.
Right.
You know, and I'm really glad that he's got the communication skills, and he takes the time. He does not sit in his office.
No,
he
he's
is always out and
doing
around.
something. Absolutely.
We get a weekly report from him, and he tells what he did last week. He tells what he's going to do this week.
Yeah.
I can't believe all the places that he was at last week. He got to we had swimmers in the state championship for the first time.
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah.
Because we had an 8th place finisher.
Yeah. Elias Van Zee.
Yes, thank you. I knew the Van Zee part. I didn't know I couldn't remember the first name. You know, that's something that, we've had swimming in Farmington for years, but never at the high school level until they.
Wow, we just got a shout out.
Shout out.
Wow.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
Or Tuba. They call me Tuba,
Hashtag Tuba.
The Mac kids yesterday, I introduced myself. I said, my name's Kurt, but just call me Tuba. That's easy to remember.
All right.
They're really good about it. Anyway, but we've got some great people at school, and it's good to see that we're leaning on our staff.
Yeah.
To find out what's the best way, what do we need the most, what can we afford, what's going to benefit kids. It's all about the kids.
Right. Absolutely. Big plans for Thanksgiving? Everybody coming home?
No, family's getting big enough now where we go to them.
Oh, okay.
So we'll be a day in St. Louis, and then possibly a day in Columbia. Depends on my daughter and family. Last year, my daughter and her husband had their third child right around Thanksgiving, and they pretty much said, there's not going to be Thanksgiving. You're welcome to come, but you got to cook your own food. Well, last year, the Mizzou Arkansas game was in Columbia.
Oh, that's right.
So
yeah.
That's basically, we went to Columbia for the football game. And then that weekend it snowed, and it was perfect weather for a game. It wasn't terribly cold. There was snow on the ground. It was really fun. Really enjoyed it. And but this year, of course, Mizzou is at Arkansas. I'm not going to make that trip. Going to watch it on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not too much travel for us over Thanksgiving. Come Christmas time, we'll make sure we get to everybody. But Thanksgiving's kind of a little hit and miss.
Right. And
you got
again,
big plans?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm going from one side of Deloge to the other.
That could take days with that roundabout. Do you live on the opposite sides of the roundabout?
I'm a little upset about the roundabout because it's clogged up my favorite artery to take, which is Parkway Drive.
Yeah.
And so everybody's kind of going down there. But I really think it's going to be better for the community once it's finished.
Yeah, once it's done. I mean, I know people are frustrated with it, but it's like anything else. Progress.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Farmington motto that we sort of use, I guess, progress.
Tradition and progress?
Tradition and progress.
Yes.
And then MoDOT says progress is promised.
But
so I'm not sure that they ever can really put an end date on the promise, because you don't know. I mean,
that's why it's the promise.
Some of their problems could be maybe down to materials.
Yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
true.
Anyway, I know that they do the best they can with dealing with weather. Those guys got to work. Look what they're working under. They're working in the middle of traffic.
Yeah.
It's not like that intersection's closed.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When it's done, I think everybody's going to be very appreciative of what they've done.
And I believe they're at least in the thinking about it stage for putting one by Rural King, and I guess where Great Minds Health Center's opening up.
I saw that. I saw that advertised as a MoDOT meeting, and I was interested if it was going to be that one or the one down the hill. I know there's the plans, to develop that side of the highway, which is terribly exciting.
Yeah.
I hope that I'm alive to see it.
Right. Yeah. It's
but it sounds like it's going to be really great to finally get on the other side of the highway again.
Yeah.
Tradition and progress.
Right. Both of those items are covered there.
Yep. Love that.
Okay. So you like Mizzou over Oklahoma, and you like Farmington over Kirkwood.
Well, the Mizzou Oklahoma game, I just want it to be close.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was a blowout on Mizzou's side, it'd be great. But I think Oklahoma's got the third best defense in the country.
That's what they say.
But Ahmad Hardy can find holes.
He can.
He seems to get down underneath all the tall guys, and he'll pop out the other side. So, I saw that. I was there last week for that 310-yard rushing game that he had. I had no idea he had that many yards.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew he had a lot, but my gosh. So I'm really I'm really pumped about today's game. It'd be great to see them bring home a win. I really wanted to keep it close. Farmington, Kirkwood, two evenly matched teams.
Yeah, I think so.
They both have positive things. And Farmington's defense against Cape Central was phenomenal.
Absolutely.
That shutout on them was big.
Yeah.
And I think that's a springboard to today. The other springboard is that 12th man Farmington crowd, home game.
It was nice, and I think every home game Farmington has had, there's been a group of sponsors who have offered to pay the admission for students.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that on social media. I think that's so. I guess those students, they want to get in line first because those are the first kids in, are the ones who are covered.
Yeah,
that's great. I love that.
Thanks to a lot of different
local a giving
businesses.
community, Jason.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got such a giving community. It's just exciting to see and to hear what this area does. I mean, that's one thing I've always been impressed with. I moved here in 1982. Didn't think I'd stay here longer than 10 years.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would I want to leave?
Yeah.
It's such a great town. Glad I could raise my kids here and get involved in community stuff, especially now that I've retired.
Retired.
Yeah, retired. Yeah, well, I use that term loosely. The thing is, if I don't want to do something, I don't.
Well, yeah, you do have the option to say no, but you very rarely do, from what I can tell.
I really had trouble saying no when I've retired, and that's okay. I'm glad I've been able to help with the things that I've been able to do. And
absolutely.
Play golf.
Yes.
Sometimes the phone does ring on the golf course, and I can say, I'll call you back, I'm putting.
Yeah. He's always putting. Oh, awesome. Appreciate your time, buddy. I'll let you peruse the items
good.
now.
I watch the podcast frequently. I think it's a great tool to hear about things that, you might read about in the paper or you might hear a blurb on the radio, but you can get into detail with your folks. And I don't think you're really cut off by time per se.
No, we're not. We go as long as we want.
Exactly. So I appreciate you guys dreaming a dream and doing this. How long now have you been on the air?
This is a year and a half. This is episode 75 today.
It hasn't been 2 years yet.
Yeah. And it is apparently has caught on so much that Dr. Gibbs is doing a podcast now too.
Well, I heard that was going to happen.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I'm wondering if 100-mile radius around Farmington, that it's not catching on in other towns.
Yeah, that's true. There are a lot of podcasts popping up.
I don't have those contacts, but I would be willing to Google that and let you know what I find out.
Okay, great. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks so much.
Always good to talk to you,
Yes,
man.
I appreciate it.
Very good. Kurt Balke joining us here on the Parkland podcast, and one of the many people involved, again, with this year's Help the Hungry Bake Sale. I like the camera pointing the other way. Jerry Weems is here. He's got a big old thing of coffee. Jackie Berry's here. She's enjoying things. And everybody's here to help the hungry in this community. And the Help the Hungry Bake Sale is officially underway. You can purchase anything you want from all these great booths and tables that are in the middle of this event. And all the money raised goes to help out the two food pantries here in Farmington, the St. Vincent de Paul Food Pantry, which is right across the parking lot from where we're sitting right now in the St. Joseph Catholic School Gymnasium. And the Farmington Ministerial Alliance Food Pantry also gets the benefit of this as well. So again, we're broadcasting from the 20th annual Help the Hungry Bake Sale here on Facebook and YouTube Live. We've been kind of talking about it all day. It's a big day in Farmington. We have high school football happening this afternoon. The Farmington Knights welcome in the Pioneers from Kirkwood, and that'll be taking place at Hale Memorial Stadium this afternoon. 1 o'clock is when that football game will get started. You can watch it online for a $10 fee. That's through Misha TV. So if you go to Misha TV, Missouri State High School Activities Association.tv, and you just pop Farmington into the search bar, you can find the broadcast courtesy of my class, BKTV. And again, we're doing it through the facilities of the Missouri State High School Activities Association. And there's a $10 charge to be a part of that. Lots of things for sale here. And in fact, let's go ahead and let's get into your high school, your football scores. Again, those are courtesy of Mac Tech, Southeast Missouri Mental Health Center, Domino's Pizza, and Capayas Heating and Cooling. Couple finals from last night. And one in particular in Class 5 went the way of Platte County. Platte County winner over Green Valley last night, 46-33. So, if I understand my bracketology correct, if Farmington wins, they will go to Platte County, Missouri, which is in the Kansas City area, for the Class 5 semifinal next Saturday. If Kirkwood wins, they will host Platte County next Saturday in Kirkwood. So that is how the Class 5 event will shake out. Class 6, one other final from last night, Lee's Summit beat Liberty 24-14. So Lee's Summit will take on the winner of CBC at Jackson. Boy, those two teams are going to break the scoreboard with how many points they're going to score. Here's the rest of the high school football layout for you today. Again, Class 1, Haytie's on the road at Van Fair. Putnam County is at Salisbury. In Class 2, it'll be Montgomery County at St. Pius to take on the Lancers. There'll be a home football game on Highway 67 this afternoon as the Lancers welcome in Montgomery County. The other Class 2 matchup finds Mid-Buchanan at Monroe City. So Mid-Buchanan is at Monroe City, and that's your other Class 2 matchup. Class 3, these two ball games involve teams that do not have a home football field, but so they'll be borrowing other people's. Dexter will make the trip to St. Louis to take on Lift for Life. That ball game will be played 1 o'clock this afternoon at Melville High School in South St. Louis County. And St. Michael, the Archangel, will play Maryville, and that's in the Kansas City area for Class 3, and that'll be at Lee's Summit High School. Class 4, the Festus Tigers, back in the state playoffs again after their win last week over North County. They'll be on the road taking on the Eagles of Sullivan. Sullivan gets to host that ball game as they were the lower seed but got the victory there. So it's Festus at Sullivan. Then you got Kearney at Warrensburg, rounding out Class 4. And the winner of those two ball games will meet up on Saturday. As we mentioned, Kirkwood Pioneers, Farmington Knights happening this afternoon at Farmington High School. And then you'll have Class 6 CBC at Jackson. CBC at Jackson wrapping up your sports for the high school football season today on this Saturday morning. Again, broadcasting on YouTube and Facebook Live from the Help the Hungry Bake Sale, the annual fundraiser put on each year by a group of community members. This is the 20th year that this event is happening. Mineral Area College Lady Cardinals are in the national tournament for volleyball, and they lost their first round match, but had a nice day yesterday over Casper, Wyoming, as they won in straight sets there, 3-0, and the best they can finish after losing that first round game is 9th. But they'll be in action later on today. The MAC ladies basketball team also played a game yesterday. They lost to Northwest Florida State, 63-47, your final in that one. A couple of high school girls matchups yesterday. Fredericktown beat Woodland 44-33. That's a good win for the Lady Cats. And Lutheran South defeated Valley Catholic 70-32. And one boys game from yesterday, Bismarck, nice early season win for the Indians, 61-35 over Bourbon. So nice nice win for the Bismarck Indians. There is a tournament happening today at the Farmington Civic Center involving a lot of local teams, and that's put on by St. Paul. And let me see if I can get some information about that pulled up for you on the St. Paul Invitational as that is happening today at the Civic Center. In fact, games are going on right now, and so that's really going to add to what's going to be a very busy parking time in and around Farmington High School today in the Civic Center and everything. So that is happening today. I'm going to pull up that schedule here as I try to multitask. St. Paul Lutheran High School basketball tournament. We'll see if I can get you the complete information on what's happening there. As we continue to bring you the pictures, if you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, this is live coverage of the annual Help the Hungry Bake Sale, and this is the 20th year that this is happening. All right, so the Giant Basketball Showcase is underway. Arcadia Valley and Saxony Lutheran were the first game of the day. That one, I believe, is either about to wrap up or just wrapped up. Then you have Central taking on Lutheran South, the Crusaders, and the Central Rebels, followed by Jackson against Hillsboro. That's the 11:20 game. And Farmington will play Seckman. That's a girls' game. That happens at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Same start time as the football game. And then you got Principia and St. Vincent at 2:40. At 4:20, you have Potosi and Cape Central. Then North County and Herculaneum will play at 6 o'clock. And then the evening wraps up with Valley Catholic with St. Paul against West County. And that is your Giant Basketball Showcase happening today. It's the Parkland Podcast. We're also a great place to set your stuff down as you're walking through the Help the Hungry Bake Sale here today. And you can check out all the funds. We got the camera set up. I wonder how many people actually realize they're on camera. Probably about 5%. But Mark Tody's getting ready to walk back over here. Maybe he'll join us for a final shout-out. I think we've covered everything on the Parkland Podcast today. And be careful, there's some cords there. Oh, boy. I always get a little nervous once I thought we had it stuck together. We're getting a really good shot of the midsection right now. There we go. Now we got a nice clear shot, and everybody's ready and excited. The live auction gets underway in about 40 minutes. But right now people are walking around, looking at things. They're setting their boxes down. I really wonder if Mark Tody's going to finish his breakfast. I don't even know if he started his breakfast. He might need to throw that in the old microwave. Well, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll bring you more from the Parkland Podcast here from the Help the Hungry Bake Sale.
Parkland Pharmacy is out to prove that local independent pharmacy is alive and well. We work hard at giving you an excellent experience every time you come to see us. We love what we do, and we would love to take care of you. There's no need to be frustrated with your health care. If you're tired of what your pharmacy is not doing for you, then stop waiting in line and come see us today. We have 6 locations across Southeast Missouri, so Google us to find the store nearest you or visit parklandrx.com. Parkland Pharmacy is a local pharmacy at its finest.
Hi, welcome to Subway. What can I get for you today?
Welcome back to the Parkland Podcast broadcast of the Help the Hungry Bake Sale happening right here at St. Joseph Catholic School Gymnasium. We're about to wrap things up here from this event. Mark is on stage doing what he does best, letting people know what's going on. Appreciate everybody coming out. Good to see people that we've seen in the user chat, and now they're here at the event. So they were watching the podcast earlier, and now they've come out to the event to help out the great cause, which is Help the Hungry Bake Sale. Again, all the money raised today is going to be going to both of the local food pantries in the Farmington area that serve the Farmington community. And, of course, St. Vincent de Paul, which is located right across the parking lot from St. Joseph Catholic School Gymnasium here. And the Farmington Ministerial Alliance Food Pantry, which is located in the old Family Fun Center. And you see lots of people comparing treasures that they have purchased today. And again, all the money goes to these wonderful food pantries. And we all know they could use a little more help this year. And this is a great way to stock up yourself for the upcoming holiday. But again, if you're like me, it's not going to make it to Thanksgiving. It's going to be consumed before that happens. But great crowd, great to see so many smiling faces, and everybody is very happy to be here. And why not? There's so many sweet treats and so many good things to eat and enjoy, and everybody's having a great time walking around here at the St. Joseph Catholic School Gymnasium. I was hoping to talk to Miss Ramos. I think she was supposed to be here today, but I haven't been able to catch her. And she's was gonna talk to us a little bit about St. Joseph, and because they do such a great job of giving to so many great causes in the area and letting this gym be used for so many people. Oh, Mark Tody's now taking individual pictures, so he's posing for those. But we have a great crowd here, and everybody's enjoying checking out all the wonderful baked good items that are available here today. And of course, we'll have the auction starting at 10 o'clock. Lots of neat, one-of-a-kind experiences will be part of that live auction. And so many people getting together year after year to help with this wonderful cause. Jackie Berry is being summoned to the stage right now. So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank all of our sponsors individually. I want to make sure that we thank Cornerstone Furniture, as they're one of the extra advertisers for this particular podcast, and we appreciate them coming on to be part of this event. Cornerstone Furniture, located at the intersection of Highway, get off of Parkway Drive, and they're right there at St. Joe Drive and Parkway Drive, formerly Patsy's, but Cornerstone has been at it for a long, long time, and they have just a tremendous selection of furniture that's available for you to check out. And they're so, a lot of times you go to places where, you know, there's salespeople involved, and they kind of like, what are you looking for? And they're trying to get you to buy this and do that. Trent is so laid back and so helpful, and he and the staff there just, you know, if you got a question, they'll be more than happy to ask you, but it's very pressure-free, very good environment, and excellent selection happening at the Cornerstone Cafe, or Cornerstone Furniture, located in Park Hills. And big thank you to all the rest of our sponsors of the show each week as well. Subway, Discover Farmington. Again, we talked about that gigantic day after Thanksgiving. Nobody got some food for me? Thank you very much. I just got kissed. I got 3 kisses. You can't see that. But lots of great businesses that year after year sponsor this event. And again, it's just really neat to look over and see everybody walking around with their cakes and their pies and their holiday treasures as they help the food pantries of the Parkland and get themselves something very, very nice to eat and drink. Well, that's going to wrap up our podcast for today. We're going to go ahead and pack it up. But again, thanks to everybody that stopped by. We had so many great guests. And again, coming up a week from yesterday, next Friday will be the big birthday party for me. And sounds like we're starting at 5 o'clock in the evening with the podcast. So that ought to be a lot of fun. But hope to see you. That's at the Ashler in downtown Park Hills. And we're going to have a great time hanging out and bring by a food item, if you will. I will not be accepting gifts unless they're really, really good. No, I'm just kidding. I will accept gifts for my 50th birthday. But if you want to make a donation to a local food pantry, we would love to get that and pass it along. I mean, maybe bring some gift cards from some of the great restaurants that advertise with us, like Subway, of course. Because just because you might need to use the food pantry doesn't mean you don't deserve a foot-long sandwich every once in a while, right? Absolutely. So we'd love to take those and donate those. And again, Subway, great place to get your certificates from, locally owned and a proud sponsor of the Parkland podcast. Some other great places, too, that are locally owned include Hub's Pub, who's been a great sponsor of local events and of some of the things that we've been doing here with the Parkland podcast. Always love Hub's Pub. Pizza 101, another great locally owned place as well. Dustin Gershenslager and everybody there at Pizza 101 are fantastic. Also, couldn't do it without Catfish Kettle. Catfish Kettle, great locally owned place that sponsors a lot of what we do here with the podcast and Parkland Sports Live. Big thank you to them as well. All right, we're going to pack it up. Hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. We'll tell you how much food we ate when we talk to you next week